connection. Okay, so last time we had a bit of, I hesitate to call it downtime, but sort of downtime, and we finalized the name of the Freedom Unit Coalition for this loose sort of alliance between individuals. So, now you're going to have to be dealing with things as an organization. So let me explain how that's going to be working. If you go to the resources channel, you will see the organization sheet right there. I'm going to pin it also just in case. That is like a character sheet, but for your organization. There are such a thing known as domain turns, which in campaign time will last about a week. In real time, who knows? During those turns, you may act 5 times from any of the skills that are said on the left side of that sheet: diplomacy, espionage, lore, or operations. Also, whatever it says on the lower portion of the sheet that says you can do, you can also do with those limitations. But you guys can choose when to do that on your own time. For now, the last thing we did story-wise was finding out some spies in the organization, taking them over to your side, and also dealing with the Red Lady and starting to figure out what that's all about. So, with that being said, what would you like to do? Let's say on the day after we came up, or well, you guys came up with the organization name and got all the things sorted out with the flyers and everything. What do you do?
I forget. Was I visited? No, I wasn't.
By whom? By the Red Lady? No.
Yeah.
No. That was something that Grimwald and Kaida and Kristoff were doing. But they did tell you about it.
Well, and apparently learning more about it is a good way to get on her bad side, so I'm just not going to bother. I would like to be the one who doesn't get bothered by it at all. I think that sounds pretty nice.
I mean, we have no idea what happened to the Red Lady, but I know Kristoff told me to stay close to, or Grim stay close to me so I can try to protect him in a way. Otherwise, I have no plans unless I can get an audience with the king or the prince, either or.
Yeah.
I believe we had already resolved that was not going to be immediately possible with Argenia last time.
Yes. We've already heard that we've gotten no reply.
So if you want to try and force it somehow, you are going to have to get a little bit more creative.
Break in.
Kidnap the king.
Yes.
So much for freedom.
For the fuck.
Maybe we should just start a communist uprising.
Hey, whoa.
Overthrow the monarchy. Let the working class be in charge.
We all know that doesn't work.
Well...
Shh, don't tell them that.
It's time to create a socialist state, my friend.
That is a complicated question with many different answers that is not fit to be dealt with in Dungeons and Dragons normally.
I mean,
That is very fair.
there's a political campaign though,
that
with
it is
scheming
true.
and stuff.
You can try whatever you want.
Yes. See, this is why I build up a personal army, because then they're loyal to me, and then we could just, get rid of our opponents politically.
Are they loyal to you or are they loyal to the money?
I mean, either or is okay. I have money.
Well, but what happens when you don't have money?
That's kind of an L then.
So instead, we should create a cult.
Oh,
There you
dear.
go.
So what I'm hearing is an operations test.
Of the organization.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can definitely test that out.
We can definitely do operations +2.
Ah, yes, the working title. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I feel like we currently don't really have any clues regarding the Red Lady. So we should probably focus on the immediate problem of the snakes.
Mm-hmm. I mean, so in which case then, I'll try to, I guess, utilize our snaky spy.
And espionage. Very well.
Yeah, we need to get some information, I guess, then, because currently we don't know what they're planning or what they're trying to do, and there's nothing for us to reactionarily do right now either. So
Yeah, maybe if we can
preemptive striking now.
maybe if we can find the location of some of the facilities, we could strike there.
Weaken their chain of command.
Yeah, assassinate the leader of 5.
That is how the system works.
Start, using the nemesis system.
So, whoever would like to roll the espionage check, roll a d20.
Uh, 19.
19, okay. So that is a total of 22 espionage.
That's
Okay.
pretty good.
That is very nice. Let me check how this works specifically. Espionage. Okay. So, which stat would you like to find out from their organization? Because you get some of that, and you get some information.
I want to know what their espionage is.
Their espionage is +3 as well.
Ah, shit.
They are, focused on being sneaky as well.
And undermining the current government.
Yes.
Just like we are.
Well, in a different way.
Not like we are. Not like we are.
No, not like you are, because at least they want to do certain things that I hope none of you guys want to do. You will also, in this district that you are on, let me have a quick look around, pull out the physical map for this. In the here we go. For this district, there is snake activity that your organization will manage to suss out. Specifically, in the what is this? The northwest? No, that's the northeast. In the northeast neighborhoods, and also in Little Nurasti, which is in the south. You have seen some of what their activities are in taking people and converting them forcibly into other things. But even with a high score, high roll, they rolled a natural 20. So you are not going to get any specifics on what those activities are just yet.
They hacking.
I might keep track of it here.
Nice. So, do I not have...
Little Nurust.
Yes,
Oh.
Little Nurasti.
No, time to go to the northeast neighborhood.
I guess for understanding, does that mean we can't do espionage again for this domain action?
Well, the rules aren't super clear on that. I believe you can, but there's different ways to get what you want, I guess. Main skills. Let's see. You can basically, these skills are meant to be versatile, so you can do espionage on something else. There are other organizations you can espionage on them, maybe get some benefit for yourselves. There are other things you can do. You can be creative if you want.
Yeah.
Anything that isn't diplomacy, espionage, or lore would probably be operations. That's the most versatile of them all.
So it's less us saying I want to do espionage and more saying I want to do this and you tell us what you want it is?
Yeah, essentially.
Okay. In that case,
good to know.
So you said we can do 5 things, and this was one of them, right?
Yes, but every time you do one thing, they also do one thing.
Okay. In that case, I would like to talk with the team first.
And they can also do one more thing because they are slightly more established.
Because they're fucking hacking.
They're hacking, God.
That's by design.
I guess with the team, I've got an idea of pretty much spamming them with plans within plans to bring down their communications. But before that, I would like to find out what their communications even is. I would like some opinions if that even makes sense to do.
So you're suggesting sending out tons of false information?
Yeah.
Trying to make it seem like we are doing more than we are.
Yeah. Maybe even stealing people, strengthening our own communication network while weakening theirs.
I mean, I could start. Actually, I was thinking of myself. I can start to spread because rumors about the UNTs and neighborhoods that we don't know they're in, and try to get some attention from the city.
Perhaps we could also spread rumors of things that we are doing that are just false. perhaps spread a rumor that we're about to attack a facility in Little Rusty, but we're actually moving to the northeast neighborhood.
Let me
This is just an example, not exactly what.
Okay. I was like, are we actually planning to do that, right?
No. This is just an example.
Just a very specific example.
Yeah, very specific example that I kind
Very
of want to
specific
do later.
Like I want to do right now.
I mean, I can start spreading stories about the fucks. The fuck.
The fact is,
The FUC.
maybe
The fuck.
maybe make us seem a lot, either a lot weaker than we are or a lot stronger than we are.
Because I could do that by myself, but I could also. I was thinking I might recall my circus and have them come back to me. Then I can do a huge performance on spreading stories about us and the good deeds we're trying to do while slandering the UNTs.
Yeah, and while you're doing that, I was thinking of maybe trying to find out something about their communications network and, if possible, disrupting it. Because I myself am actually quite able at using stealth, invisibility, good stuff like that.
Oh, absolutely. You can also act yourselves and not as an organization whenever you want.
So that's my general idea of us just disrupting their communications while spreading false rumors about ourselves.
I'll spread good rumors or good intentions of the group.
Hey, let's go.
So God, I'm gonna be writing a letter again to
Okay.
to ask a circus to. I'm trying to think. Should I have them come here, or should I have them start making? Have them start talking about us as if we were known outside the city too.
You can do whatever you like.
Since they're already there, yeah, I think I'll just start to. I'll write a letter and have them to start kind of spreading, talking about stories about the the freedom movement coalition.
Okay.
Within their areas and have it try to spread around the areas around us, so we have something to lean back on. And then I'm gonna do the same thing here too.
So, do you want to bring your people into the organization?
Not yet. Will that be like what they like?
It would
is that basically
change the
telling?
role.
Okay, because like I was like, would that be just basically telling them to come here and?
No. They can act outside the city, but it will change. For example, it will change an operations test into a just deception check. What do you think?
Operation to deception. It'll be based off my deception, or?
Yes.
Okay. No. No, I won't bring them into the group, at least as of this moment.
All right. So you write this letter and make a deception check, please.
All right. 18.
18. Okay. Let me just real quick write something down.
So is that deception check? Was that for telling the stories, or
Yes.
okay,
Spreading rumors.
spreading rumors and things?
There. Very well. Anyone else?
Yes.
What would you like to do?
I would like to, since I know they're active in Little Norasti and the Northeast neighborhood, I would like to go to the Northeast neighborhood and
Northeast
use
neighborhoods, several.
hoods. Okay. And again, is Little Norasti bigger or smaller?
It's pretty big.
Okay.
I'm putting the individual neighborhood markers on the map right now. I'll share them in a little bit. Little Narasti is, if you... Let me see if I can just put this on Discord real quick. Right there. Let me know if you can see that.
Is that the entire Little Norasti or?
No, that is this district, the Evergreen Terraces. Little Nurasti is down at the middle. I'm going to put a marker real quick. And Little Nurasti with a... this one. It's not working. I don't know why it's not working. Maybe because you have it open. Can you close it real quick?
Oh yeah, please. Sorry.
Okay, here we go. Yellow. So if you open it back up, Little Nurasti is that yellow marker and the area around it, basically.
Okay. In that case, I'll go to Little Norasti. And I would like to try and find out as much as I possibly can about the snake operation there, specifically communications, but anything I can get.
Okay, make an investigation.
In order to help me, I would like to use a mix of invisibility and disguise self.
Okay, sure. What level spells are those?
Disguise self is a once per day feature from the class thing.
Gotcha.
And visibility is level 2, I believe. Yeah, level 2.
Level 2, okay. You don't keep the invisibility.
Okay.
And make an investigation check, please.
Yes. That's pretty good. Investigation. That's 23.
23, okay. Looking around throughout the day, or how long do you want to spend doing this?
One day seems fine.
One day, okay. Looking around throughout the day, you search through the different areas of Little Narasti. It gets the name because there's a lot of Raptorkin who live around here. There's also a few not. You do get a sense that a few Raptorkin who are acting somewhat suspiciously, and following them around throughout the day, you find out why, and that is that they have been altered somewhat, and only because you know what you're looking for can you tell the difference between a regular Raptorkin and these ones.
Okay.
And with a 23 versus not very high stealth, you follow them around and investigate, and you find a few black market connections between these strange Raptorkin and some more regular Yuan-Ti. Doing some kind of foreign trade.
Interesting.
Acquiring resources, actually. So, this is not very useful for finding out what their communications are.
Mm-hmm.
But it is for the resources if you would like to try that instead.
I'll take it.
Okay. So, with that information, if you would like to make an espionage test.
Okay, wish me luck.
Or is this for the plants within plants?
I wanted to do plants within plants, but in this case, it wouldn't make a lot of sense. I feel. So I'll just go with espionage.
Okay, regular espionage.
Which is a 21, by the way.
21. Oh my god.
I'm rolling like a god today. I don't know why.
Very nice. Oof. Okay. I rolled for their action, and it did not go very well. But I'm not going to tell you what it is. You get the sense that their communications are not that high. They seem to be very loosely centralized as an organization. It's more like a... how do I put this? It's not so much like a mafia with one person at the top and then a strict hierarchy down. It's more like a loose coalition.
Okay.
Of individuals. So their communications is 12. Which is not very high. Some of the you get the sense from the interactions between the Raptorkin Yuan-Ti and the human Yuan-Ti. They don't necessarily get along.
Yeah.
So you can maybe make use of that when you're trying to sabotage their communications.
Will do.
Whom else? What are y'all's doing? South.
Was the shit? I need to bring up the map again. Sorry, give me a moment.
Yeah. So I made it so that if you bring up the big city map, you can click on the district map and go directly to the small districts. But I'm gonna change that real quick.
There was like a portion. I don't know. I don't think it was Old Town. I think it was the Spouts I went to.
Yes, you did go to the Spouts.
Because I'll probably start spreading. Okay, so if we're looking at the city right now, where are we right now? Like,
you and the fuck are based on around Theron's brewery, which is in the Evergreen Terraces.
I'm just trying to find that on the big map. Is that where is
that is the green church symbol.
Oh, so the
write down.
Okay, so the spouts is just right underneath us. Then.
Yes.
Underneath us. Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah. Can't English. Yeah. So I think I'm just gonna do a little performance down in the spouts, talking about the fucks.
Okay.
Them goddamn fucks.
Because I was thinking of doing a performance of those people that asked, since they wanted to see it, but my circus isn't here, so I might as well do a small performance. But that performance will include storytelling of the books.
Okay, sure. Make a performance check.
Oh, I am so great at those.
Make it sound like you're not
18.
good at them.
I'm not. 18.
18. Okay.
Honestly, for my rolls that I have a +0 modifiers, I've been rolling pretty high. Thanks. Thank God for that.
What are you specifically trying to do? Just tell people that the organization exists, or
Telling people just like a organization, kind of just like making like a little like story about like how this organization kind of protecting the people against all evils, and try to point out that there's kind of like evils like the Yuan T.
Mm-hmm.
Evils around the corner.
Yeah, it's like just around corners that we see, and like they hide in the shadows and turn people into. But yeah, try to make it into a story, because people won't believe it, but when it starts happening, then they will start to have questions.
Okay.
I think the spouts will just be a good place to.
You manage to avoid the possibly unintentional consequences of being labeled a political enemy of the Empire.
That's good.
Oh, that's great.
It's really good.
But you kind of also sound like one of them conspiracy theorists that are standing out on the street with the end is near sign.
The end times are coming.
The end times are coming.
So there's a little bit of that. Some people, they see it as entertainment, and that's it. Some people,
I mean, yeah, that's
more seriously.
That's the whole point. I am the entertainment.
Okay.
Using my major illusions too as the visuals for the story I'm telling.
What level is your major image?
It's level 3.
Level 3. Okay, so you keep 1.
Ooh.
And that's, you can only keep 1 because that's how it works now.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so, and those visuals I'm gonna show are gonna be actual representations of what I've seen.
Mm-hmm,
so of like either the Yuan-Tis plus like the birthing pods, wherever, and the was it the lizard beasts we fought, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that definitely frightens a few children, definitely. I don't know what these kids are doing out here on the street on a Tuesday, but whatever.
It's on a Tuesday.
Tuesday.
So, yeah, you manage your objective somewhat. Theron, what about you?
Well, that's gonna be a good move for Theron here to do. Do I would I happen to know who might be like some influential people in the northeast neighborhoods?
The thing about the northeast neighborhoods is that, so the thing about this district is that it is somewhat of a agricultural district within the city.
Okay.
So the area right around the center highway of sorts is more densely populated than the edges. If you have the map open and you refresh it, you will notice that I've added a couple more markers. And I'm still working on that a little bit. Just let me... Oh, of course. So those neighborhoods are specifically for dyes and perfumes, so cultivation of flowers and other aromatic things, and some facilities to process them. There isn't so much influence to be gained necessarily there.
I'm more guess I'm just kind of more going after who has money.
Okay. I mean, yeah, a few people.
Yeah,
have
another
money.
another way to measure influence, pretty much. If you have a shitload of money.
Yeah, you are aware of some people around. Some landlords, other important tenants.
Okay.
Where is this?
I might be.
What would you like to do?
I think I'm gonna make a little bit of a public appearance here. Talk to some of these people. I'm gonna front it as a way of as me as just like advertising my liquor, pretty much. But really, more so, what I'm trying to do is ascertain which people of like with money, with I guess again that like more influence, are or possibly are not snakes. If you
Right.
catch my
Yes,
if you catch
I
my following
understand.
here.
I
So
do understand.
yeah, we're gonna act like we're advertising, but really that's not what's happening. We're just trying to see if you snake or not.
I didn't pay full attention. Where are you doing this?
In the northeast. Northeast? No, northwest. Did I say northeast or northwest?
It's northeast.
Okay, northeast. The northeast also contains a different, the North Vintner grounds, which are for wine making, not your deal, but similar activities.
Talk to them about what's happening. Well, not happening, but how their crops doing and stuff like that. I mean, obviously it's not too hard to know how to make wine. Stomp on some grapes, baby.
Well, they are established within the city in prime real estate because they have special ways of doing things. But by all means, make an investigation check.
Okay. Four.
Eesh.
Don't have good int.
That's rough.
Wish I did, but I don't.
This extends all the way there, so the center is here. Your advertising campaign goes decently. I mean, they sort of know already. The people do keep in touch with their potential competition. They don't want to have to compete too directly with you specifically. As to who is a snake and who is not, you don't make very much progress. You can't tell. Maybe they've gotten better at hiding, or at least you didn't encounter any who may have needed to hide.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you would like to do an organization test.
No, this is Theron specific.
Okay. You do manage to secure a few bulk sales for some guy who has a tavern somewhere else in the district. So you're gonna get some money
Oh, good.
later in the month.
Now I could pay Now I could pay people.
Well, some extra money
Yeah.
other than what you already have.
Yeah. No, I know. Extra is nice. Breathing room is nice. But yeah, I'll spend a good chunk of my day, afternoon doing that.
So, what would Grimwald be doing during this time, I wonder? Okay. I'll keep that in mind. For... What the hell? Ah, damn it. So, having learned a little bit of information about the way the Yuan Ti organization works, Christoph, what would you like to do? Moving on.
Is this the next day?
It can be.
If no one else.
Do we want to move to the next day?
I'm fine with it.
That's fine with me, unless if someone else doing something.
All right.
In that case,
Kurin.
at first I would share the intel I have found about the UNT in Little Narasti. That some of the Reptican have been altered, and they've got a black market. They are getting resources from the outside, and the Reptican don't seem to get along too well with the UNT. And I would like to suggest that perhaps we could spread a couple of rumors, try to get a Raptorkin to rebel against the UNT, or at the very least, make it so that they get along even worse than now.
Seems like a good plan.
And in that case, I would just do that for this day or the next couple of days, depending on how long it takes.
God.
Sorry, I got distracted.
Okay. How should I repeat myself?
Yes, please.
Okay. I was going to spread false rumors in the Little Narasti that about the UNT, specifically so that the altered Raptor can hear it, in order to make them either rebel or at the very least like the UNT even less.
Okay. That sounds like attempting to disrupt their communications.
Yes.
So, let me see what we can do about that? Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's make this an operations test.
Okay. Oh, that's a 13.
13. Okay. Yeah, because their communications is 12, so that succeeds.
Nice.
We will see those effects come into effect later. But for now, know that you have sent both yourselves and some people to create a little bit of infighting between the different factions of the UNT.
Perfect.
With that being said, the
That doesn't say. I don't carry on.
No, I was going to ask everyone else, Kaida and Aaron, because that is the third domain action. And for the UNT, let's make it one of those, and that is a failure. Okay. You get word, Theron, that some UNT people were found trying to steal from the brewery and were promptly whooped in the ass.
That's good. Not the, stealing part, but the whooping part.
Yeah, I figured. So they are moving against you. You have been noticed.
Okay.
Even more now.
I was gonna say I've been pretty overt, I'd say.
Kaida?
Yes.
What would you like to do on this next day?
Next day,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna move to the right now. I'm gonna go to the south gate and start.
Okay.
Start rinse and repeating.
Okay. Make another performance check.
Oh, it's gonna be awful.
That's
16.
Think about it, yeah.
16. Okay.
I mean, that's actually not bad. So
I literally rolled the exact same for the government to see if they saw what you were doing as traitors. So no, they don't.
Loser.
At least for now. What'd you roll again?
16.
16. Oh yeah, I see it in Orlando. You, without your circus, you're having maybe a little bit of trouble holding up a solo act. It's been some time for you, I think.
Yeah.
Still, you do manage to have some of that same effect. Let's see if the UNT notice. Why am I rolling so? Okay. Well, nobody attacks you.
Well, that's great.
Yeah, that's good to hear.
Whether that is because they didn't notice or because they are not there, yeah, who knows? But again, you do get some level of attention Some people, having heard of the previous day, now maybe begin to take you a little bit more seriously, whether that is as a crazy person or someone making a good point.
Aha!
Who can tell?
It's working.
I'm not crazy. You're crazy.
Okay. Also, I will say, with a size 1 organization that you are, you will have to limit your reach to maybe 4 or 5 districts of the city. So, the one that you are in, obviously, but which other?
Hmm.
Let me know.
Yeah, because where we currently...
Where you currently are is the Evergreen
again.
Terraces.
Okay.
And adjacent to that, you have the Old Town, you have the Spout, the Crossroads, etc. Refresh and send it. Okay. Let's see. Adjacent to you guys, you have the Old Town, the Crossroads, Southgate, kinda, the Spout, and the Gilded Bazaar across the river. Or any of the districts that are next to the river because of the ferry system that exists. Up to you.
I feel like operating in the crossroads would be smart simply because the Silver Moon Inn is there. But other than that, I don't have any feelings about any particular district.
Hmm.
What do we think?
Well. Hmm.
Perhaps the Gilded Bazaar? Because, if I understand this right, this is like the main commercial district, right?
It is one of them, yes.
I feel like it would be pretty good to keep the snakes out of there.
Yeah, I don't disagree. Plus, getting having influence with a lot of merchants and moneymakers and stuff like that.
Always good.
Yeah, it can make it a lot easier for us long term. Possibly.
All right.
Yeah.
So that seems like the right move.
So, that's 3. You have 2 more.
Oh.
Okay, so we have, what's it, the Evergreen Terror plus the Crossroads and Gilded Bazaar. And 2 more, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll suggest the Academy. So let's...
Sure, that's a possibility.
Yeah. Seems like a good move
Yes.
in my opinion as well.
Yeah, keeping them away from commerce and information sounds good.
What occurs in the East Gate?
East Gate, much like the other gates, is also commercial, but mostly dealing with foreign trade and other similar activities. A lot of how do I explain this? It's like a sort of industrial and shipping area. So a lot of bulk commerce, a lot of uh, wholesale, a lot of that.
Okay. I mean, that seems good to me as well.
But that's all the gate districts, all four of them.
Well, there's a good reason for that for me to want to have the East Gate.
Okay. Well, there you go.
At least at least it would make sense. But if you guys want to go for something else, then that's also totally fine.
I feel like one of the gates is a good idea. I personally don't care for which one.
Okay.
Having at least one of the gates would be good. I do agree with that.
At least we have it. That way we have at least like a little bit of information about who goes in and out of the city on top of the commerce,
Mm-hmm.
even if it's just one of the gates.
Okay. And
Well then.
so then we have the Academy, East Gate,
Crossroads, Evergreen Terraces, and Gilded Bazaar.
yeah.
Okay. You will likely have to figure out whether the organizations that already exist there are friendly or not. But we can leave that for next time when we have maybe everyone, and I can send you on a more traditional D&D escapade within the city.
Sounds like a good time.
All right.
Like a plan.